bearing in mind they were the away team, bearing in mind how Real Madrid started the season off, the expectations when Zidane suffered during pre-season and one or two of those early season fixtures.
In Oliver Burke and Borja Sanz, the two captains, Leo Messi and Manu Garcia, being greeted by Melero Lopez, the match referee today, in the VAR operations room down in Las Rozas, Madrid. It's the highly experienced Joselu Munoz making his La Liga debut and his Alaves debut as Carlos Puyol presents Leo Messi with the award of the best player of November in La Liga Santander. Another trophy for the trophy room of Lionel minutes in La Liga all season.
Yeah, but I think that we have to agree, we can recognise he's a talented player. It's been produced by Barcelona.
Lovely work from Sergio Roberto. Messi gets into the box. It's brilliantly defended. Line up in the first game of the season away to Athletic Club in San Mamés. Barcelona disappointed in the first half. He got hooked at half-time, and this is his first start since then.
And make sure they're top of the league at the end of the year. There was a nice touch before the game from the club, but honouring the players.
In a 90-minute battle, irrespective of the final result when you play against Alaves. This is Messi. He was suspended for the last La Liga game, came back in for that cup game as Messi tries to get that on his left foot. Vidal with a spectacular attempt. The cross from Suarez, opportunity for Barcelona. And as you can see there, both Vidal and Suarez clearly offside when Messi's ball was floated in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised on that one. It was quite clear, wasn't it, that the assistant referee didn't flag immediately. Spectacular overhead kick from Arturo Vidal, good save from Fernando Pacheco.
Finding Sergio Roberto. Messi again looking for Griezmann, who slid in, scored 3 goals in that time. Here's Messi, he scored a few more than that. He gets into the area, tries to dribble away from 3 men but can't, and the ball bobbles through to Fernando Pacheco.
Difficulty of giving away possession far too easily. They have none of the ball whatsoever. They're just inviting Barcelona to attack and attack.
It's floated in towards Messi. The first touch was fine. The second touch gets it over line, but the flag up for offside. No. Yes. Won't count. But it's going to be a tough and long afternoon for them. Well, I could argue his left knee is offside, but I think the VAR will have a look at it.
It's close, but I think he is just offside, and I think that's another warning sign. The siren's going off.
Little slip from Martin. Picks out Messi. Never the worst of choices. And Messi spotting the run from... There you can see that... well, forming in a 4-4-2, and as you pointed out, it's Munoz who's joining.
The movement will be exactly what's needed. You've seen the strikers dropping short, then spinning in behind. On 3 or 4 occasions they've found...
Deliver it to Alaves. He finds Lionel Messi. Messi over the top, Griezmann goes down. And Vidal, let's have a look at it again. Griezmann's run is well timed, and he does appear to... It's very fine now from Barca. Messi on the edge of the box, just couldn't quite find the moment to shoot.
No nerves whatsoever in that finish, no second thought, pure instinct, and did exactly the right thing, the right technique to give the goalkeeper no chance.
Alaves for...
Aggression from them and more intensity.
Is Leo Messi in play, well aware that he's supported by Messi, and total dominance from the home side. Messi, lovely dink over the top for pressing a bit higher.
It's probably exactly what they were asked to do. It's not a case of pressing high, it's just going and playing against someone.
Vidal leaving it for Messi. Messi returns it to Vidal, who's...
they actually don't have a bad record here, Simon and Terry. 5 wins in 28 visits, which is 5 more wins than a lot of teams have got who play regularly at the Camp Nou. And as you mentioned earlier, when they
double hit before the attempt goes wide, but that's much better from Alaves. Joselu got 15 goals this season between them. When you leave one of those out, it does send a signal to your players that you're maybe
favoured. Chimo Navarro with the clearance. Suarez back to Messi. It's
another challenge for Arturo Vidal. There we see Messi tries the little give and go with Luis Suarez. Antoine Griezmann doesn't make any mistake with the finish.
Messi gifted with the chance to break up that Alaves possession.
Field department, that was Arturo, who's not available at the moment, so it just goes to show that
again the patient build-up. Griezmann, lovely flick on to Messi. Suarez returning it in the direction of Messi so far. And Valverde's decision to sub him at half-time in the first game, and then
world-class midfield players.
Well, if Aligna ever gets to feel that Sergio Roberto puts the cross directly into the hands of Pacheco, it gets to feel aggrieved and that he could complain, then he's back, who crosses the halfway line. Suarez making a run. Messi, of course, spots it. Carlos Aligna. Messi. And now the defence, and Griezmann leading the counter-attack. Joined here by Messi. Griezmann. Little backheeler to Messi. Still Messi. Across the face of the goal, and Gerard Piqué, a bystander watching it. He knows if he'd stretched the boot out, that was 2-0, but mesmerised like the Alaves.
I'm not sure why he does leave it, Gerard Piqué, but as we're talking about, the quality of delivery is a must for Alaves and Vidal, and it was a terrible delivery. Cleared at the near post, and then Barcelona on the move, and you can see the play between Messi and Griezmann is awesome. And then when Messi goes for goal, it's to be fair to Piqué, it's out of reach for him. But he is the centre-back. He's the one that's burst from one 6-yard box to the other 6-yard box of his desire to...
And sprays it to Arturo Vidal, and now it's Lionel Messi on the ball. The shot is blocked.
Midfield position. Do you know, I don't think it would be a bad idea if Picasso was in a more central role to be competitive. They've yet to finish this game off, so as we approach half-time...
Touching the danger and reacting sharply. Jordi Albal, it's a great ball onto the toe of Messi, but the flag is up for offside.
To be a convincing win and a comfortable win for Barcelona. Yes, they've dominated and they've played some...
From Suarez, now Messi. Looking for Suarez and losing. Yeah. Griezmann trying to feed it through to Messi. Messi juggling. Suarez wide to Vidal, who shoots. What a way to finish the first half for Barcelona. And Arturo Vidal, who gets Barca's second.
Barcelona get forward into attacking positions, and invariably Arturo Vidal makes up the numbers there. Always looking to get himself into the penalty box, always looking to get on the end of a pass of Messi or Suarez. And it's a stunning finish. It's a ruthless finish because, yes, I think one or two Barcelona teammates were expecting him to shape it back across goal. But he puts his laces through it right towards the far post. I think it almost takes Pacheco by surprise, but the power is what's so good there. And it's an efficient finish.
Goes at half-time. Score of 2. Griezmann with the first goal early on in the game. Vidal with the second, as Terry, as you said, 2 excellent finishes. Deportivo Alaves players in a huddle, and once again it's Messi and Suarez the last out for Barcelona. Titi as
Oliver Burke and Joselu immediately warming up.
Okay,
in those two.
And that one particularly with Griezmann playing more on the left of attack is crucial, isn't it?
It is picking two, and he looked rather confused about the whole position, Griezmann, but now he's really coming to grips with what's needed, and he's rolling the team, and he looks on.
Here's Lionel Messi, aided now by Arturo Vidal, the scorer of Barca's second. Messi lays it off. Skets. Messi. Delightful turn. Surrounded by 3 players, and he got
more difficult now when his team are trailing by 2, and he's just pondering whether to make those changes.
Lovely ball over the top for Messi, and Griezmann. Once again, the offside flag is raised. Again, though, a lovely, no question of offside on this occasion. Lovely ball over the top from Messi.
Luis Rioja is going to come on for Alaves. Joselu and Oliver Burke continue their warm-up.
Quick thinking of Umtiti. Here's Aligna. Finds Lionel Messi. Messi was aware of Vidal's run.
Header, smashing run, great cross, a well-worked goal from Alaves.
Credit. Back in the game. How will Barcelona respond? Here's Messi. This is where Alaves is brilliantly defended. Vidal keeps it going by finding Messi first time. And Messi dispossessed.
Avoid any slip-ups.
Well, both of those big 2 having drawn the last 2 games. Right back position putting him in. Have to wait and see what Valverde actually does, but certainly at the moment.
Attacking play from Barcelona to talk about. Griezmann going close, but he was offside.
In turn finds Messi. Now nearly lost the ball, but they've won it back. Here's Messi. That Messi decides to go it alone, and there go the plans of Asier Garitano. All you have to do is give him half an inch and half a second, and Messi does the rest. Huge beam on his face and on that of Luis Suarez. And once again, it would appear, although there's still the final quarter of the game to go, that Leo Messi has pulled another one off for Barcelona. Just what Alaves had managed to avoid for the opening 70 minutes. But when Messi gets the goal in his sights, it's very, very difficult indeed to stop him. But it's a confused run of play that leads to this Barcelona attack. It comes from the bounce ball, and Alaves will be very tremendously demanding standards. That was poor.
You see the ball just helped around the corner by Luis Suarez, and then, I mean, he's surrounded by, I'm looking at 6 Alaves players all trying to dispossess him. Yet I don't know how you felt, but
Ellie with a long diagonal ball towards Luis Roja, who's intercepted. Is Messi.
Barcelona, and when you talk about the penalty, it's again
almost in the blink of an eye, a Leo Messi gem and a Luis Suarez penalty, and it could well be 5 in the end. Terry. There's Messi. Barcelona. Messi finds Jordi Alba, who returns it to his number 10. Suarez finding it.
Yes, huge applause, as you say, when he came on, and in just what is it, 5 months, he's already very much a fan's favourite. Carlos Perez is also going to come on for Barcelona, and away to my right, poor old Oliver Burke is still warming up. I'm not sure if he's going to come on.
Very easy for Ter Stegen, would have been for most goalkeepers.
Messi on the ball for Barcelona. Left. Messi. They're enjoying themselves now, Barcelona. De Jong, who plays it out in the end. Vidal finding Messi. Messi combining with Suarez. Messi gets away from Duarte. And in the end...
Yeah, some short passes there between Suarez and Messi. Then Messi again clearly fouled, isn't he, Rodrigo?
He was so useful for Valverde early on in the season, wasn't he? The youngster from the Barca reserve side, scoring a couple of important goals.
He was in the shadows of Ansu Fati when the 2 of them played, weren't he? But he did do a good job.
Messi puts the free kick high over the bar, biting the loose ball.
And the front 3 just all adding to their individual goal tally and collective goal tally.
And Arturo Vidal once again not one of Valverde calls upon the most, but whenever he does, he performs for his manager, doesn't he? Is Messi. Finally, it's Manu Garcia who just whips it off the mice, returns it to Vidal, who picks out Leo Messi. Lovely ball. You can hear the U's and R's from the home crowd. I mean, supported now by Messi. And Messi goes down as he swings the cross in. I think he's almost beating the two doubting critics who complained about Leo Messi and his teammates saluting the fans in the Camp Nou. It's the final game for the Catalans. On top of the table, Real Madrid can manage to eke out